Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Seth and welcome back to another episode, folks. Today I'm going to be doing something a bit different, a bit mixed, and going to be all over the place. But I have got me some fertilized Bronto eggs that we're incubating. And look at this, we got some babies. Hey! Of course, these guys are going to be cannon fodder. I'm only going to keep the highest level. And as I continue doing this, hopefully I get a breeding pair with the best stats from both parents, and that is kind of what I'm going for. But for now, we have to look after these guys, get some berries put in them, and yeah, they look a bit derpy. That's fine. They will grow up in no time. So that is that. I am still currently looking for the best stats across a breeding pair from the original Rex parent. After that, I'm just going to basically kill off the original parent. Shh, don't tell anybody. It feels really cruel, that. But sadly, I'm not going to have enough space to store everything. And we don't have cryopods, so it's going to be very inhumane, let's put it this way. Obviously, it's not a thing to worry about right now, but it is going to be a thing that is going to happen. Sadly, it is what it is. I'm going to try and not put those in the videos because some people don't like that. And yeah, but it is a part of breeding. I feel like the baby Brontos move fairly quick. They're quite loud though. Boy, are you loud. Yeah, so basically out of these 3 Brontos, I'm only going to keep 2. Let's have a look at the levels. So yeah. I think I'm going to keep the 244, and then as I continue breeding more Brontos with the purpose of being used on the Rhinognathius for the, I suppose, impregnation method, hopefully I get another, say if this 244 is the highest level in the sense that it's got all the good stats from both parents transferred across, then if I find, say, the opposite gender for it, then I'll just work with those. But right now I'm using 2 females and a female Bronto, which I tamed in the previous episode, to get as many eggs, and yeah, we'll see what we get with that. Obviously the Brontos I've got now aren't here to stay, sadly. Yeah, they're cannon fodder. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with them. Yeah, if you guys have any ideas of how to get rid of them or something ingenious, then yeah, let me know. I'll definitely be looking at doing that. These guys are just temporary. It's just a means to an end. Let me get some berries, put them in you. Now, the other thing I do need is a Daeodon. So from what I've been experimenting with the Rhinognathias, with the carnivores, you can just continuously feed them food that seems to kind of get you there just barely, in the sense that the carnivore doesn't die out before the baby hatches, but it is a pain because you're always in the carnivore's inventory. So with that said, I think what I want to try is breeding a Rhinognathia, or impregnating a dino with a Rhinognathia with a Daeodon. I feel like a Daeodon would be very useful. We don't have snow owls at this moment in time, so it's the next best thing. Now, I'm not a big fan. I'm a bit torn up. I do love the heel pigs. I really do, but they eat a lot. So you know, I don't want to come into a situation where I'm having to get loads of food just to keep the Daeodon alive, because otherwise it's eating me out of a base, so to speak. That is in, or was in, their file in the game as a thing. So right, we'll make sure these guys are okay. Once they're settled, I'll move on to getting a Daeodon. That's the next plan of action. Potentially I might need a pair of Daeodons for boss fights. That is something to consider, so maybe I'll get them. I don't know at this moment in time. I'm still a long way away from pretty much doing anything with regards to the bosses, so I guess for now I'm base bound and I have to find stuff to entertain myself with until these guys are at least 10% where they can basically then eat out of a feeding trough. Yeah. So I've been keeping myself entertained to the best of my ability, and I've got this thing behind me. This is going to become the centerpiece of my base. It is a tribute, a statue, yeah, a lot of things. I'm going to show you exactly what I've done here. There's the little surprise that I've decided to play around with, and these are just bits and pieces that I found, and yeah. So I built this little thing. I'm definitely going to keep it here. This is going to be, I suppose, yeah. Let me show you what I mean. It's, yeah, there we go. Look at that. I mean, it's a bit of a. I call this art. It's a bit, I don't know. Depends, I suppose, on what angle you look at it from, but it looks pretty decent. It is very representative of the base. I think it looks better from this angle, if you ask me. There we go. Yeah, I'm just basically bored out of my mind, so trying to keep myself entertained, and this is what came up in my mind of all the stuff that I have. I have a bunch of stuff that I've gathered from the drops, and so I thought I might as well play around with them. We've got the greenhouse here. It's looking pretty neat. I do like the way this came out, to be fairly honest. It's something that I've worked on in the background, and here we have it. Currently I've had to use these things to make fertilizer, which aren't really ideal, but I do need to get me some yes, this is what I've got in terms of fertilizer, but I do need to get me some dung beetles. That is going to be a necessity. I've got the cages set out, but this looks pretty decent in terms of greenhouses. I do like the way it's come out, and I need to play with more of the glass pieces. The only thing I don't like about the glass pieces is they don't really have a lot of health, sadly. But the Brontos are now ready to be left alone. I'm not going to do any imprinting on them because I don't want the imprinting of the dino to affect the stats. And normally when you imprint on a dino, it boosts the stats. I want the base stats, so I know what I'm working with. Now I've got all the stuff that I need here with me, and we got the kibble right there, as you can see. And yeah, I've got a nice saddle here that I found in a drop, but then also I guess I might potentially use this footage to make a how to tame a Daeodon video if I remember to do that. If not, I'll just have to do it separately and then just add that onto my collection of things. I reckon at this point I'm gonna start running out of space. I'm already struggling for space, and I thought I'd have enough space for everything, but I forgot how crowded things get when you start breeding for mutations. So I've got the base items here to create a trap, which I hope will work. It'll come down to how the AI reacts and interacts. I have not enabled the ability to pick up wild dinos at the moment. I've got that right there. I've got a Rhinonathia in there, which is cool. So that is a 150 Rhinonathia, which is really nice. I was lucky to find that. And so that is something I'm going to be playing with. So at some point in the future, once the Brontos are fully grown and leveled up in health, I'm going to take one in there. We're going to get a baby off of that Rhinonathia right there. That is something that I'm looking forward to testing. And so this is why I need the Daeodon. I have been busy, so it's all been done off camera. Just me doing stuff around my base, just trying to keep busy, really trying to keep my sanity up. Breeding does take a very long time, even with increased rates. And one of the frustrating things is, like, I'm really trying to get the combination of stats off the male and female Rexes that I've got moved on to the next generation, so to speak. I need to get rid of those things. They're really annoying. Moved on to the next generation, which will then become the base parent for everything that I breed with regards to the mutations. Once I've done that, I'm going to have to get rid of the original Rexes because they'll serve no purpose. And yeah, I haven't got anywhere to store them. So, I mean, I wouldn't store them even if we had cryopods. That was our only purpose, really. And the other thing that I need to think about, really, is, do I keep the mutation line? Normally in the past, what I've done is I've cut the mutation line. So every time I had a mutation in, say, for example, so I'm going to be breeding both health and damage on the Rexes. Those are the stats that I'm going for. They're the core stats. I'm not doing anything else. And so every time I had a mutation in, say, damage or health, I kept that. I named it so I know what it was, and then kept it and stored it just, I don't know, for sentimental purposes, I guess. Not that they have any purpose. I suppose that one of the reason I like to keep them is for a backup plan. Sometimes doing this does get right tiring, and I have been known to make mistakes with regards to misreading the stats. So it always gives me a chance to correct that mistake. So say if I think, or when a baby pops out, it has a mutation, and I accidentally think it's in the stat that I want, and then continue breeding that down the line, I realize I made that mistake. I can always go back and choose one of the previous mutations and just start from there again and work my way up to the stack of 20 mutations. I don't know if I really explained that as good as I could have, but that's kind of why I keep them. But then it's also a bit of a sentimental type of thing, because sometimes it takes a long time to find a mutation that you want. So yeah, at the moment I'm still at the stage where I'm looking to transfer across all the good stats to a base breeding pair. It's going to take a while, that though. Yeah, I don't even know exactly what level I'm looking for at this moment in time. But yeah, let's go and get that there done. Alright, so this is normally an area where we have loads of Daeodons. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to start killing off all the Daeodons that I can see. Instead of just flying around aimlessly looking for high level, the plan is just kill everything off, and then after that, see what spawns in. Whilst I'm here though, I'm also going to get some polymer. Yes, I'm killing penguins. Yes, I know. I think I might need to tame me one or two of these guys eventually. Not yet though. But I don't even remember how to tame these guys, to be fairly honest. I think it's a knockout tame. But right now, my base is a bit cluttered. So when we get cryopods in the game, and I think that is going to happen, as going to be a thing, because there's a bit of a push for that. And I can see the reason. I can definitely see the reason we want cryopods in. I forgot how cluttered things can get. But yeah, once we get the cryopods, I will definitely get me a pair of penguins. Right now, I don't want extra mouths to feed. So yeah, we're gonna have loads of things that need feeding as I continue with the breeding process. And yeah, let's have a look this way. Saw something up there. What was that? Alright, okay. Just a Pelagornis, that's fine. Not a big thing. Let's go around this way. Do you know what? I've played the island. I've played Ark since pretty much at the beginning of it, really. And I'm still getting used to all the things that have been retextured and redesigned, and things look really nice. I mean, having a good graphics card to actually show off how beautiful the game is does have a massive it's a massive positive thing, is what I meant to say. So I mean, it even lets me see all the work that's gone into it. Yes, the game is buggy as all hell. It's Ark. I don't know a day where Ark hasn't been buggy. The most annoying one is the random crashes, but I mean, it almost gives me anxiety because I don't want to go out of fear of crashing. Rightio. So I've been killing stuff for quite some time here. We got these guys. Let's have a look. That's a 110. Okay. I'm not really getting lucky, and I'm losing my patience right now. I've been killing loads of stuff off, so I guess I can work with this. It's not something I would take into a boss battle, if I'm honest, but I think it might be good enough for what I need it for. And of course that'll be for the Rhinonathia. So with that said, I think I'm going to tame that low level. I mean, it's fairly high level, but I'm not getting lucky here with anything, so it'll have to do for now. I just need to remember not to rely on it when I do need it for boss battles. Okay, that's the 20, and that is the 110. Yeah, so it's basically 40 levels below what I need. I'm just going to clear the area out of trees because we're going to set down a trap. Now, I don't know if this is going to work or not. I don't see why it wouldn't work. I might need to sort of use myself as bait. That is a possibility, and I guess if that's what it is. That's what it is, isn't it? Let's start with the base here. So I'm gonna go with a basically 2x2 foundation system here. It's gonna be a pitfall trap. Now, from what I've seen so far, the AI doesn't like to go off edges, so that includes pitfall traps. What? Why is that running? What scared it? Now, I did have a hiccup there as I was trying to say that, so I do apologize. Oops. That was quite random. Okay, this area should be clean enough. So let's do a 2x2. Okay, like this. Oh, that did not snap on properly. Right, this is a bit risky here. Quick, back on my flyer. Alright, I think everything is still pretty calm. That's it. There we go. That is the base of the trap. We're going to go with walls. I'm going to go one tall. Let me just see what I've got here with me. And we need the ramps. That'll do just good enough. I did bring some extra stuff. Alright, so I've got my trap ready to go. I'm just going to clear the path so I can actually see what's going on. Obviously, I'm not going to leave the trap here. I don't need it once I'm done with it. And let me just kind of put myself here. Right, which one's which? There are two Daeodons, I think. Let me just get my stuff ready. I think it's that one. Oh, that was a miss. Trying to count for the drop. Okay, that worked. That was a hit. Whoop, okay. I totally misjudged that one. Now, if I'm successful in knocking it out before it comes to the trap or falls into the trap, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yep, this way. No? You don't like it? What are you doing? Ooh, that hurt. Don't hit me. I mean, you're not a bad color. I do like your colors. Suppose this trap does work, just not in the way I intended it. Whoop, I totally missed that shot. Tell you what, I'm going to try and re-kite it. I'm right curious right now to see if this will work. Oh, come on. This way. You coming? Ooh, yes, yes, yes. Okay, he's in. So it does work to some extent. It's a bit derpy. Right, can I get you from here? I guess I can. There you go. Okay, he can get me back. Alright, that's good to know. Alright. Oh, he's down. That's fine. Right, I'm going to remove the ramps here because we don't want anything creeping in whilst this guy is taming out. Generally speaking, there's not a lot of stuff that will aggro onto the... Oh, there's a drop there. Yeah, there's not a lot of stuff that will aggro onto the Daeodons. But we don't really want to chance it. What? Oh, hey, hello. Right, okay. He should be alright unless he's aggroed by something else. Generally speaking, there's not... well, I don't think there's anything that will attack a Titanosaur, so that's fine. Okay, I'll take all of it. I have loads of carry weight on the Rhinonathia, so I'm fine with that. Okay, we'll solve out the pig for a tad bit, and yeah. Right, it should be ready to go. Let's go. Oh, okay. For a second there, I thought it wasn't going to do anything. So whilst it's doing that, I'm going to remove the foundations, and that should free up the pig. Oh, hello. Do you know what? I'm not going to lie. I love the fact that we can now pick up pieces. We don't have to destroy them. It just means we can recycle stuff. Really like that. That is such a big quality of life change. I'm so glad that it's a thing in the game. This should have been a thing from the get-go, in my opinion. But it makes a big difference. Basically, it almost makes the S Plus structures useless. Right, there we go. I mean, granted, there were a couple of things that were nice. Like the demo gun, which you could actually pick stuff up from afar. But, yeah, no, big changes. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, just hoping to find another. I guess I don't know if there was another Daeodon, I might have tamed it, especially if it's a high level. I mean, this one's just come out at 164, but all the levels are going to go into food for this guy. All right, and I had a thought now, potentially risky. I do need me some dung beetles. I'm not really prepared to do a cave, or at least I don't feel it anyways, but I know there's a cave not far from me. So with that said, I'm going to run into a cave, and I'm hoping to see, I'd like to be lucky enough to find some dung beetles close to the exit. I've got poop on me, so that should do. I'd like to get at least 1 or 2 dung beetles if possible, and bring them back to base. And I know exactly where the cave is. This was one that I always struggled to find, but I seem to have remembered where it is. And it's kind of easy to spot now on Ark Survival Ascended. I find it easier than it was on Ark Survival Evolved. It's a bit more obvious, so to speak. Alright. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to park the Rhinonathia outside, and we'll have a look inside. So this will be probably one of the first caves that I do. Whilst I'm here, I might as well pick this up. Obviously, we don't want to do that with all the bad stuff around here. Oh, you want a piece of me as well? That was a bad mistake. Didn't really want to kill you, but we don't want any bad stuff around us whilst I'm having my back turned to them. I'm not gonna stand for it. Alright. What was that? Why was that? Okay, right, let's go. It's all stuff I can use. Not the best stuff, but it'll do. Huh. Oh, hello. Oh, right, okay. Bad bugs. Bad bugs. Hey, look. Oviraptor. Where'd you go? And I don't have eggs on me again, so... it can't be that good a level, can it? There you are. Level 40. That's fine. We'll leave it. I need to remember to get those eggs and have them with me at all times. But then I'm always worried that I'm going to forget about them and leave them on a creature and they'll just spoil. So I'm trying to be conservative and preserve stuff. Yeah, as you can see, this is quite obvious, so it's easy to spot. So the cave is somewhere around here, but I just want to have a quick look around this way, because this is quite different to how I remember it. Interesting. Yeah, this was one of my first taming guides. It's where I did the Onyx taming guide. There we go, that's the cave entrance right there. We have the compies. We don't want these things around. They're a bit of a problem at times. Come on, compies. I killed your friend. And we don't want the Mega Neuros either. They're problematic. Sorry, Parasaur. Uh-oh. I think... Okay. There's a Mega Neuro there. I don't like it. Ah, there's another one coming. Right, the area is clean. Alright, cool. So I'm going to go inside. I'm going to have a look and see if we can spot anything. And I don't think that's going to work. I just wanted to see how big the entrance is. Just being nosy and curious. So, I remember that in the past there were dung beetles in here that we could tame. Now, I've got a shotgun with me. It's nothing special. And I said before, I don't feel like I'm prepared to do this by any means. So yeah, right now it's just thing of curiosity. It's close to my base, so if anything goes wrong, I could come back here and pick up my pieces, my gear. I definitely don't want to leave it here, but I'm not seeing anything right now. Huh. This is a bit clean. Too clean, too quiet. Normally when things are this quiet, it's not a good sign. I don't like it. It gives me anxiety. Why is it so quiet? Why is there nothing here? Huh. I mean, surely this cave cannot be empty. That can't... I mean, that's not going to be my luck, is it? See, I don't see anything down there. Why is this cave so empty? Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, that's the way I came. I thought I was stuck there for a second. Alright, fair enough. Who am I to complain? I mean, a freebie's a freebie. I am anxious though, because normally I would have thought at this point I would have run into bugs and all the nasty cave stuff that you don't really like. But so far, it's been alright. I mean, surely this cave cannot be this empty, right? Come on. I feel like I've gone well deep in it and there's still nothing. Alright, fair enough. I mean, I will not look a gift horse in the mouth. That is for sure. Alright, we got a path this way. And I have not seen anything that includes even a dung beetle. Why is this cave so empty? Okay, there's a drop there. And I see nothing around it. Absolutely nothing. What is going... Oh! Freaking hell! Jesus! Right, okay. Wow, that jumped out of my skin there. Okay. That was just a Arthroplura. What's going on here? I don't see anything. Normally that thing's kind of guarded by loads of nasty stuff. I hear or see nothing. Huh. Okay. Oh, hello. Right, I am not dealing with this. This is not okay. Things popping out of the ground. What the heck is going on here? Why is this even a thing? What the heck? Oh, this is a lot of bad stuff. Okay, I think this is it. I think this is where I end up dying. Okay, right. Come on. Whew. I'm gonna be knocked out. That's it. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. My torpor is rising. Okay. Right, I tell you what. I'm gonna get knocked out, so I'm gonna go to a place where I think it's safe. Yeah, my torpor is still going up. Yep, right. I'm just gonna run up here. Right, I am not prepared to deal with this. I do not like the fact that things are popping up the ground. This is not a good place to be. If I could see them, then I could deal with them strategically, but not knowing where my enemies are is not a good thing. Clearly, I am, yeah, not prepared for it. Oh boy. Right, so then that means I'm going to have to go and get me some baryonyxes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get me a pair of baryonyxes, probably in the next episode, breed them up and try and get a decent offspring off of them and come back with a vengeance. I would say it's safe to say that right now I am not getting a dung beetle. I am not going in there. I mean, the fact that I can't see where the creatures are is not useful. Yeah, that is a good jump scare there. That made me... Man, my torpor is still going up. I mean, by some miracle, I managed to survive that. Because I was panicking like mad there. Whew. But yeah, so yeah, I think that's what I'm going to have to do. We'll call it here. I'm going to end the episode. I'm going to go back to base. I'm going to pull myself together. And I'm just surprised at how much my torpor is still going up by. It's a good thing I didn't wait down there, because things could have potentially respawned on top of me. Right, it's going back down. Yeah, pull my resources together, get me some baryonyxes, and then see what I can do from there. I do think, from what I've seen so far, that I can fit a baryonyx in here, which in that case, that would be good for me. Just means I can just plow through it with the baryonyx. That was nuts. I still have visions, you know, of the things popping out the ground. Now, I'm used to things being in the walls. That's something that I sort of expect, but seeing them in the ground, like as in the floor, and have them pop out of the floor is new to me. Oh man, that was so scary. I did not like that one bit. Right, okay. Yeah, so let me see. I don't know. Let me just sort my hunger out, because I also realized whilst I was face down in the ground that I was getting hungry. Now, I'm hoping that the area is clear. I do want to see the artifact loot drop. I want to see what's in it. But this could be potentially a bad mistake on my part right now. Okay. See, the thing is, though, you can't tell. I mean, there's not even a sound to indicate where they are. Huh. Right, let's see what happens. Okay, that was a bit useless. Honestly, what the heck is this? I mean, the damage on that bow is insane, but really? Ah, no, 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 no. I'm not dealing with this. The hell with it. Okay, that was not a hit, apparently. And I should have reloaded my shotgun. Oh, boy, I backed myself into a corner. That is bad. I guess I'm going to fight again. Oh, seriously, game, come on. Third shot, what the hell? What the hell? Well, clearly, it's not going to work out, is it? Wow. That thing should have been dead 3 times. Never mind. If that was a sign that I'm not prepared for this cave, then, you know, I don't know what would have been a good sign. Clearly, this is not the right time for me to do it. I'm not going to be stupid. That's it. I'm going back out. And I'm going to continue with my original plan to get the baryonyx in here. I think, from what I'm seeing, as I said, that it should fit. Oh, there we go. Got a bit of a lag there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is not good. When stuff pop out of the ground, that is well scary. Absolutely not doing that. That's a no for me. Yeah, I think I'm going to end the video here. I'm going to get on my Rhinonathia. I'm just going to basically show the recording of me getting on my Rhinonathia and heading off into the sunset, so to speak. And then recalculate my stuff. Okay, come on, Venom, let's go. That is pretty much it from me, folks. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please do not forget to support me on the channel by hitting that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. And of course, as always, until next time, stay safe, folks. Hold on a second. What is that? 75. That's fine. Yeah. And until next time, stay safe, folks.